today we are talking about daily life activity. Please go to the next slide, please. Okay, so background motivation for the second today's workshop. So supporting safety of older adults in residences is a big issue in Japan, especially in Japan, because as you can see in the figures, sorry that partially it's in Japanese, but the number of deaths due to unforeseen accidents among the aged are rising very much, and it excluding traffic accidents and natural disasters. And from the right figure, you can see that over 70% of accidents over or people age over 65 occurs in residences. And other places includes like private facilities, open street, public facilities, and parks. So that is why we are focusing on daily life activity in this challenge. Next slide, please. Yeah, please go through the slide. Click. Yeah. So assuming that a general purpose robot is deployed into the home, it would be nice if they assist people in their daily lives to avoid risky situations. However, issuing an alert for necessary daily indoor activity is not very pleasing. For example, like it is useless to warn you not to walk because you may fall if you walk. Okay. So there is some theory in injury prevention and engineering called a BC theory in Japan. So we have to define what is the risk in the first place. So A stands for something you want to change, for example, reduce injuries. B stands for things you can't change. For example, getting younger will solve the problem, but you can't get younger, so this is something that you can not change. And C stands for something that can be changed. For example, organize your room, take an alternative actions, and ultimately, a very useful household AI, we believe should support this type of intelligence. So it can propose something that can be changed, for example, organizing a room. And we aim to build datasets that contribute to the research and development of AI robots that understand human life behavior, including its interaction with the environment. Next slide, please. So to generate those kind of data sets, we have extended simulator, which is called Virtual Home. It's available on the internet, and we have extended this simulator and developed our own version. Next slide, please. The simulator is called Virtual Home 2KG. So the input to the simulator is scripts that will control the motion of the avatar. This is the same as the original Virtual Home, and the output in our case is not only the simulated avatar animation, but also a knowledge graph that represent the time series event of what is happening in the simulator with the avatar interacting with the environment. And so that's it. So we have the challenge. We made public the dataset generated from this framework and organize this challenge. And Dr. Ugai will introduce the details of the challenge in the next presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. In the next, Dr. Ugai introduce the challenge of this workshop. Ugai-san, yeah. Ugai-san, please go ahead.
Yes. So I would like to introduce the data set and tasks we defined for this year's the challenge. So as far as we know, so this data set we provide is very unique. So the combination is usual. It's This is a multimodal data combined with the combined movies and knowledge graph. So information of interaction between the event sequence express the avatar's behavior in the 3D virtual space. And accompanying the environment correspondent. So movie is based on the action script. It's a sequence of the action, and movie is generated, and at the same time, the event knowledge graph represents the event sequence generated simultaneously. So I'm talking about a bit. Next, I want to talk about the structure of the knowledge graph part. So we call this structure event-centric knowledge graph. So if the in center, if the event is a virtual node in the knowledge graph, and then all attributes or properties are connected like star configuration. For example, who is what? Who did what with what kind of object, like that, and when and then what is the state of that object, and then with in this knowledge graph, that all objects include the avatar as a 3D-dimensional geometric information. But where the object is. And then this for example, avatar is here. So, and then so once the event is described like that, and then so one step of the action, one action of the avatar is described, represented as one event, and then the activity represent as a sequence of events, and then connected with the next event property. And then we provide this kind of movies and then knowledge graph correspondingly, and then the script is the original data to build a movie and the knowledge graph. The volume is the scenario. We created 706 scenarios and created the 3,530 movies. So because in the one scenario, so we created five movies from the different and the camera, 5 camera angles. And then each scenario has one knowledge graph. So that means we have 706 scenarios and 706 knowledge graph corresponding to scenario, and then 3,530 movies with scene graph data in the data format by the action genome format, it's a quite common format for the computer vision. And triples format for this is useful for graph neural network or any kind of graph running representation. For example, I want to show you an example of scenario. So each scenario has a title and some description and the script. So that title is the title of this activity, and description is written in natural language of this title and script. Script is a sequence of a action of the avatar we expected to behave. For example, this is a eat cupcake. Title is eat cupcake, and then sequence is firstly avatar should move to bedroom and then go to kitchen and move to cupcake, grab a cupcake, and then walk to the living room and walk to sofa and sit on sofa and then eat. So to represent eating a cupcake, so we need this time 7 or 8 sequences of action. This 7 or 8 is your usual or average number of sequences for one action, one activity. So next, I want to talk about challenge tasks. So we set up the 2 tasks. So task 1 is for a beginner or novice runner in a college level. So measure some actions from the complete knowledge graph or sim graph. So if you're symbolic AI expert or running a symbolic, so you can extract some information from knowledge graph. And then if you are computer vision runner, so you can use the sim graph. And then in this task, we set up the 8 questions. And then task is answer 8 questions for each episode, providing the episode list. One episode is a sequence of 1 to 7 activities. And each format for each answer is provided in JSON format. And task 2 is more expert level task. So major actions from one incomplete knowledge graph or incomplete sim graph. So I will talk about a little bit what the incomplete means. So same as task 1, answer the 8 questions which scenario provided. So let me first, and the 8 questions are how many times did the avatar enter each room? So we have 4 houses to build the movies, and then one house has 4 rooms: one living room, bedroom, and kitchen, and bathroom. So the question is, how many times did he enter these 4 rooms? So next one is, how many times did he perform each actions? So we defined the 43 action in the knowledge graph. So identify the actions and then count the actions. So third one is, what action did he take after entering the kitchen? This is the, to answer this question. So 2 we have to care about the sequence of the action. So that's why we set up this question. First is what action did he take before entering the kitchen or for the first time? So this means that, so again, we have to take care of the sequence of the actions in the movies and narrative. Fifth is when, where, and what did he pick. Actually, verb is a graph, is defined in the narrative graph. So we have to count, we have to detect, identify the actions and then related properties in the narrative graph. So, and then question 6 is what is he doing the 10 seconds after the start? So that means some kind of we have to take care of the real timeness in the movie or narrative. In narrative graph, so as one property, we have some duration for the action. So if we use the narrative graph, it's just count the duration from the beginning. Question 7 is extract the relationship between the object at the initial state and after 10 seconds from the beginning. So again, we have to take care of the real time sequence, real timeness, and then take care of the states or relationship of avatars and the objects. And then last one is the extract changes of the state of the object from the initial state to second rate. So again, so real timeness is one key one very important thing to answer this question. And then again, so identify the state of the object is another key issue to answer this question. Especially, it's not easy to identify the state of object using the computer vision technology. So to extract from the knowledge graph is more easy. So next, I would like to talk about what incomplete knowledge graph means. So we battle form to KG knowledge graph generate complete information in the some kind of complete information in virtual space, including the three-dimensional geometric information. So, and then we generated some parts in a knowledge graph or string graph. We masked some parts. So we created three patterns for this. So first one is we masked some places where the avatar is. So, and three variations of the rate of the masks. So as I showed the sequence of the action, so in the script, move to kitchen, living room, and bed. From the bedroom to kitchen and living room and the sofa. So in this case, fireplace is in the script. So and then we masked first variation is 20% of these we masked. So maybe first one bedroom or kitchen or living room. And then second variation is 50%. Randomly, maybe 2 or 3 of these places are masked. And then last one is 100. So means that all places are masked in data. So answer answer some questions. So to answer some questions, we have to identify where the avatar is. And then pattern 2 is adding to the pattern 1, adding to masked place. And then also we masked actions which the avatar takes. So walk to bedroom and walk to kitchen and grab the cupcake, and then walk to living room and sit on sofa and then eat cupcake. So 20% of this kind of objects are masked in the data. So also we made some variations of the 50% and 100%. 100% means that all objects of the sequence are masked. So pattern 3 is adding to pattern 2. That means some places are masked and some actions are masked, and then also some objects are masked. So variation is again the 20%, 50%, and 100%. So last one means almost all information about related with the sequence, action sequence are masked. So we have to identify all of actions and related objects and places that after taking the action. And then objects. So there are lots of objects in the room. For example, here, lots of chairs, the table, the notebook, the PC. But so we must only object involved in the operation are masked, not object placing the room. So for example, I'm walking to the desk and I pick up the paper. So that means that we care of the table and papers. So we don't mask any of the other, visible or may not visible, invisible object. We keep it just as it is. So in diagram, I would like to have what the mask means. So in knowledge graph, almost the same as scene graph. So for example, this is the there are 4 events and then 4 actions. And then 20% mean 20% mask means on one action is masked as triple X, and then one object is randomly picked up and masked as a triple X, and then place is also masked as a triple X. But so the relation between this triple X and event property is kept. So we can identify this triple X is kind of bound of action. We don't have to we don't have to identify which is action or place or object. So event has been almost 3 months, about half a year. So we started this event in November. So and then today is kind of our final presentation of submitters. So initially we thought awarding is we decided hours, but so we want to take more time to evaluate each submissions. So and then we decided to award will be announced in March. So today's program, we have four submissions. So in this first session, we have we want to present two submissions, and then later we move to the next room, and then we have two presentations. Okay, that's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Ugai. So we move to the presentation from the submissions. So